We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Maddie, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Urshela, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Now batting, Brian O'Grady. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Maddie, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kermeyer to turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Standing in now, Brendan Lau. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Comes set. The 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Wendell, a native of the state of Delaware. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now the 2-0.
That's the ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
No strike.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
In now, Luke Voigt as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Two down, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-2. Here it is.
No, that's out.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here it comes.
That's the ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Maddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is knocked down over there. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Michael Brasso. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Here.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Yankees.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And now a pitch on the way. Tyler Wade is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Gio Urshela will be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Maddie, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That missed. That's
Off
ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Adames is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Michael Perez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes.
Ball outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up to the plate, Brian O'Grady, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Maddie, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. O'Grady is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year, 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lau. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front, 1-0. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To short, hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. O'Grady is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Maddie, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
One strike now from Cole.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball well outside.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wendell.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Urshela into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
The shortstop.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Wade.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tyler Wade is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Adames has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
No, that missed.
The 1-0.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 and 2 to count.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's outside. That's the ball. Full count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kermeyer. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kermeyer now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So digging in now, Michael Brasso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Maddie. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home.
Right. 1-1.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Michael Perez. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. O'Grady is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that's in there. Base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Andrew Kitridge is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 36, Andrew Kitridge.
In now, Gary Sanchez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. O'Grady has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian O'Grady. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
O'Grady.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready once again, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting,
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ji-Man Choi stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here it comes on 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Here's the 1-0.
That's what.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's low. Ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping up now, Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Popped him up. Urshela is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter.
That's
number 1.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here's the first pitch to him.
Down. Ball.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two and one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kermeyer will hit next. From the stretch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average the first pitch strikes.
1 strike now from Cole. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Aroldis Chapter.
Michael Perez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Mike Zunino will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he takes ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-0 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And the 3-1. And he misses ball four, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian O'Grady. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brandon Lau. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 2 out, bases loaded. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are in front, 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Rays. Now catching, number 10, Mike.
Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
38, Colin Poche.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Skied down the left field line. O'Grady moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Grounded up the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jonathan Holder.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now here it comes.
No, that's in.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Into the box, Willie Adames. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks.
The last at bat, Maddie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Adames picks it up, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So striding in, Gio Urshela, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu.
His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 4-3. Chad Green is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kermeyer.
The center fielder, Kevin Kermeyer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Austin Meadows will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Austin Meadows.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this one's in the dirt. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's in.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Brendan Lau, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Too high. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Austin Meadows is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 17, Austin.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Yandy Diaz has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Diego Castillo takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Castillo.
And the pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way. High
fly ball out to straightaway center. Kermeyer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Maddie, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
And with one swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Rod. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half of the inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with a scoreless bottom of this inning.
The 7th fielder.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Maddie V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Grady will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees lead it 5-4. Tommy Kahnle takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Yandy Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Joey Wendell waits on deck. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Willie Adames is on deck. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So here's Kevin Kermeyer, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Nate Lowe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 35, Nate Lowe.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. That average way up there to start things out. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Men on third with 2 down. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. So the Bronx Bombers posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Chad Green earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Tommy Kingley records the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.